screen. So Niles HR is your employer. Niles HR is a human resource company. So what they do, they manage you guys for me. So I pay Niles HR, so Niles HR pays you guys. So submitting your SHA, NSSF, sijui what, hizo Niles HR wanafanya. Mkiwa na makesi nini, mimi nimeika chini na nyinyi na makesi. Ni Niles HR. So that is their job. And even you who's watching and you have a company and you have employees kama hawa na wengineo, tafuta Niles HR wakusaidie. Juu umeona hii shida. Yani a whole creative director of Obinna TV Studios being told to solve an issue of kunyang'anyana doli. Doli. Anyway, since imefika hapa, Munez.
Tata.
Munez.
Ona sasa. Pia tu Munez kasi hivi.
Since imefika hapa. Munez. Aya, buleta hiyo doli ya Dapaman.
Oh.
Sharon ako nayo apparently. So find a way to get it away from Sharon.
Hey. Nilikuwa papaya.
Nilikuwa papaya.
Hai.
Wapi?
Hapo kumeita tu Munez tu hapo.
But kesi si yako.
Najua Munez anakasirika. Oh.
Haya, later. Si doli ndio hii.
Lakini Dapaman uko lauri. Dapaman.
Magi, umepata Sharon na hii doli? Umepata doli wapi? Pale kwa kona. Nani alikuwa nayo?
Doli ilikuwa imejikalisha.
Mimi nimeomba
ilikuwa imejikalisha.
Kitu nimeomba mdosi. Nimesunguka ofisi yote. Hata nipe maji, hata ikule kidogo. Anasunguka nayo. Namwambia nipeko tu mara moja. Amekata.
Ebu Omosh. Ebu nitie Sharon. Apparently tuko na kesi ya doli. We are solving kesi ya doli.
Tata.
Dapaman is really offended. Amenyang'anywa doli. Anataka kupea doli maji.
Hata ijakula.
Dapa.
Doli haijakula.
Hey.
Mimi mwenyewe nimekula. Princess hajakula.
Oh, anaitwa Princess. What the hell? What's wrong with this? Unaita doli Princess? Unaenda kulala nao bed moja?
Ameshika hivi.
Sharon kuja. Nyani. Yeah, breathe in, breathe out. Ukinyang'anyana doli, ulikuwa unafikiria nini? Huyu amesema umenyang'anya doli yake. Yaani hiyo ndo kesi nimeletewa mimi. Yaani hata hiyo mpita amesema umenyang'anya doli yake. Yaani hiyo ndo kesi nimeletewa mimi. Yaani hata hiyo mpita Omosh, ikapita Munez, kwanza hata imepita Mama Chantel, ikapita Katrina, ikapita Jackie Ogaga, ikapita Pamela, ikapita hao watu wote mpaka Nick. Ikapita hata Umuluya.
Imagine. Na tumevaa nguo zinafanana.
Ikaenda ikapita business manager, ikakuja kwa director. Ati amekosewa, amekasirika, manager, ikakuja kwa director. Ati amekosewa, amekasirika, amenyang'anywa doli. Ukinyang'anyana doli, issue ilikuwa nini? Ulifanya nini?
Alinipa nimshikia shoot content.
Alikupea umshikia shoot content.
Sahidi ni nani? Mimi nilikupea doli.
Sionyesha content yenye na shoot na simu yako.
Sahidi ni nani? Mimi nilikupea doli.
Sionyesha content yenye na shoot na simu yako.
Jamani, mbona sasa mimi nilikunyang'anya mwana sasere?
Ite tu doli. Just call it doli, okay? Mwana sasere makes this thing not look serious. Ite tu doli.
Unaona mdosi, nilitoka hapa na hiki kitu, si ndio?
No, it's fine. Usishike doli yenyewe. Hata ukipea mshike sawa? Tafuta doli yako. Very good. Thank you.
Yeah.
Asante.
Sawa. Tumemalizia story.
Asante, ubarikiwe sana.
Very good. Hey.
Pole mtosi. Acha tu nikuwe mfanyikazi. I'm better off. Hapa nitapumua. Napata wale wa kukutafuta nje hawachaingia. Wa mtandao uchawataja. Indano la affairs. Sawa.
Unasema nini?
Amesema niziongezee kupita indano niweke external kati hapo.
Unapenda kazi yako au
sana,
kazi yako?
Sana, mtosi napenda
amesema
sana.
Aje?
Amesema nisiongee sana.
Ati sound ya Dapa imefanya nini? Iko sawa? Dapa anaongea polepole. Haya, sawa. So story yako?
Oh, yangu.
Kwa next kwa next guest. Sasa nilete JOAKIM. Kwanza hii wake. Alafu kwa next guest.
Manyi JOAKIM.
Wewe tafuta tu mtu hapo chini anakaa safina. Davido, pandisha.
Obinna, you need to be here.
I am. Check it, guys.
This is Obinna Show Live, coming to you live from Obinna TV Studios.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back. This is Obinna Show Live, of course, coming live to you from Obinna TV Studios. Yep, we sit down with the who. We get to discuss with them the what and the why. If you're just tuning in, man, you've missed two interesting conversations. The Tukus were here. That was an interesting one. And there was also a lady that is looking for the sister. You need to catch up with that one. We're supposed to come with the useful idiot, but as usual, what was Arsenali na time management. Unaona the cup. Wamewin kikombe after 77 years. But finally, they're going to get here. So Useful Idioti is coming exactly after this one. But right about now, we have a man from the Ark. He's been working with Noah. He's among the 8 people who made it in the Ark. The one and only JOAKIM is in the building. Thank you, sir.
Omwamino kamengo. Na Rulaengo. Huyu ni Waingo. Huyu sasa ndio senior general wa Injikafu.
Oh, unajua jamaa?
Yeah, he comes from where I come from.
Oh, yeah. Hey, there's a very big difference. Haya, embu mnobwa.
Sande sana.
Nyasa kulinde.
Yeah. You know post one.
Haya.
Yeah, sande.
Kolagona.
Haya.
Tap mwingine ndio huyu.
Pole JOAKIM, pole. Usitoke kwa safina.
Utoke kwa safina. So uko ndani utoki ama una?
Sina mwelekeo.
Wa kuingia. Hey, you are very late ndugu yangu.
Sorry mdosi. Jani nipanguze.
Karibu sana.
Yes.
Tena kwa mara ingine. Hapa so unajua tunakaribisanga tu kila mtu.
Yeah. It's been a while,
eh?
Imekuwa muda kidogo.
Ni kwa muda. Niko hapa na mdosi. Alafu niko hapa na princess.
Teddy bear.
Mwana sesere.
Hii ndio mwana sesere?
You
see, I've never understood that word. Mwana sesere ni Dolly.
We Googled it. I thought he was lying. He nearly lost his job. It sounds like something different, ndio?
Like
tuyo ni mwana sesere huyo, you know, someone
kama tusi ama description of something.
Someone sketchy.
Yeah,
it's a doll.
Kiswahili bwana.
Na suwe ni Muluya.
Yeah, but you see kuna ceilings.
No, sawa nataka nikuache ila lazima nikuasime kinywaji.
Kinywaji?
Tuko na sarubati ya maembe, sarubati ya ndimu, ya machungwa, ya apple, Situepes ndo hizo hapo, Sprite, Minute Maid, soda ya Coca-Cola, ya Fanta, Predator, maji baridi na fufutefu. Tuko pale.
Fufutefu ndo nini?
Fufutefu yenye imetokota kidogo tu.
Acha. I think everyone loves apples.
Ati?
Kila mtu anapenda apple. Kwa Kiswahili inaitwaje?
Tunda la kati.
Acha hiyo bwana.
Sini tunda.
Tunda la wapi? Apple. Hapana. So now I think I will do the apple one.
Apple.
Twist and test.
Okay. Sawa.
Very nice.
Mdosi. Wewe una Fanta?
I have my juice in the office, so take it, then put it in a glass. It's a mixture of tamarind and passion from Hash Grill.
Oh.
It's in the fridge in my office, so that's all I need.
As you come back, come with my phone. Maggie has it, I think.
Eh?
It's fine. Maggie has had you network in nini. Straight of Hormuz. Do you remember when the nini ilikuwa imeblock? Was it still the Strait of Hormuz? There was a ship that once blocked nini. It was Evergreen. It was written Evergreen. It can block that Kachwom.
Ya kupitisha mafuta.
Ya kupitisha. No, si mafuta. Ile ilikuwa saa everything else. I think
the Suez Canal or Suez.
No, watch out to Google, so at least we know it. Yeah? A ship that blocked water, Evergreen. Watch out to be in gani. It was Suez Canal. In March 2021, the Evergreen Evergreen ran aground and became wedged diagonally across the Suez Canal, completely blocking the world's most vital maritime trade routes for 6 days. Yeah, it was that one. Really trending is sana.
It was Suez Canal,
Yeah, the Suez Canal.
Unaona sikuangi mbali na.
Yeah, uko mahali. This was the one.
Hey.
Ili trending sana, it was Evergreen. So tulikuwa na Evergreen wanasema hii ndio imetublockea. And then of course when watu wanarukianga tunasikia imeblock. Mafuta ipande, nini ipande. Unajua haifiki, unajua zipiti. Hata mtu mwenye vitu zake zinatoka hapa Tanzania.
Anasema imetoka Suez Canal.
So ilikuwa imeblock this way.
Yeah.
For like 6 days they couldn't figure it out.
Why did it? I think the captain
I don't know
lost
what
the
happened. Mambo inakuanga mingi sana kwa sea. Only seamen can attest to it. Lakini, how have you been?
I've been good.
Oh, fine?
Yeah.
Welcome back, man. It's been a minute. Unaenda samaki kufanya nini?
So I thought, you see, it was fixated on my mind. Kwamba uko samaki. So mimi nafika naona,
there's nothing here.
Yeah.
Kwani Maggie haku drop in?
She dropped it, but
Maggie, now we know what to do. Now you'll be dropping and then you call. You're like, hello, it is not. I've dropped the location.
Lazima aone blue text.
Yes.
Ikiwa ni gray.
Gray mambo ni mingi.
Yes.
All right, karibu hapa ni your home. We moved here now. God has been good.
Yeah, I can see. I
So
can see now. You have a bigger place.
Yes. No, it's bigger, it's more private, it's warm.
Yeah.
Ulepigwa na ile baridi ya. Sasa wewe ulitupata ndani. We used to be outside.
Wala.
Yeah, there was a place you used to sit up nyuma at VIP. We were given very nice VIP there with Trevor Ombija. But now when it rains, because it was open.
You are in good terms with the Trevor Ombija?
Yeah.
Ask Trevor, why doesn't he pick my calls?
Trevor?
Yeah.
Ombija?
Chani
mpige tu sahi. Trevor is my guy. He's a very good guy.
Because I've always wanted to be on his show on Citizen, but...
Hey, ana namba yako.
But why would a person in...
Ana namba yako. What's up, my G?
Easy, bro. I'm actually on air right now.
We talk when you're done. Even me, I'm on air.
Yeah, on air.
Yeah. I'll link you up. Trevor is a very nice guy. Me, I worked with him on radio for the longest.
Yeah, you should. You see, I see some people on his show.
I'll hook you up. Madogo, who else do you want to go to their show?
Now that I want to be senator for Nairobi,
Senator Nimijamo.
yeah, you see, people think I'm joking.
Jalasa atawatandika.
You see, Jalas, there is a time I was being taught of
When you gotta go, go for Neptune, the softer 2-ply tissue paper, available in plain white and colored.
once you leave,
Doesn't happen.
you live with the skills and the talent. So you can still do well in other areas, but now inspiration gets away because the Spirit of God leaves you. You are no longer working according to God's pattern.
Okay.
And I honestly believe my friend Jalango left his area of calling.
Which was?
He did very well in entertainment
Okay.
and radio host and all that. I enjoy his clips when I watch them. Thank you very much. So I believe that where he is right now, in terms of impact and inspiration, kidogo tricky. So I am not running against him because I do not like him. I'm running against him because I feel like I'm better placed to be the senator of Nairobi, and I can discharge the duties of senator better than he can ever do. Yes.
And something is telling you that is enough for you to win because you believe you are better placed.
We are trying to get into a place where people vote on terms of ideology.
Yes, we are trying to, but we
Which
are still
means,
not.
and we are actually here. That's why some things are not working. That's why government has tried to push the political narrative. The tribal narrative is not working. The kind of ancient mobilization has failed. So we are coming up to a place where people think beyond slogans and beyond the personal charm of a politician. Because you can win an election using slogans, but can you run the office where you are elected with slogans? It cannot work. And what's the work of a Senate? Mimi, I want to be senator so that everyone can find their voice in me. It doesn't matter who you are. You are Asian, you are Indian, you are a Kikuyu, you are a Luya. Provided you are a resident of Nairobi, you can find your voice in me. This is something I have done quite meticulously without any office. So you can imagine if I get an office where I have a constitutional mandate to speak on behalf of the people.
Okay.
I am more than convinced that I can discharge that duty quite
Diligently. What if
Yes,
your area of calling
yes.
is not the Senate? Is what you've been doing, is the Bunge la Mwananchi, is the JOAKIM.
That is exactly my area of calling. If these are levels in the same area.
Okay. Question.
Yes.
How do you know this is your area of calling?
I have always known from...
Not you. Anybody.
Anybody else?
Because you said you feel like Jalango left his area of calling.
Yes.
What if his area of calling was member of parliament or senator or president or ambassador or whatever he will move into, or businessman or father or husband or son? How do you know this is your area of calling?
When you look at, when you look at the metrics of measuring the impact of an individual, their inspiration, you look at the feedback from the same people. What do people think about Obinna today? Nikipost leo on my timeline, niandike tu jina Obinna. That alone. Then I follow the comments. What are people saying? Because we are public letters. When we walk around, people read us. They have an opinion. Something you can never have a chance of controlling is how people view you. So I believe this is not his area based on his public comments about the office he wants to occupy. But there is a statement he said that got me thinking. When you say that the governor of Nairobi is working, but the problem is oversight, so what are you saying? And what am I going to do in Senate? What's the work of Senate? I'm going to oversee the resources of the county government. My job is to speak on behalf of the county. I'm going to make sure that I push the national government to allocate more money here. And that money should be spent in the best interest of the people of Nairobi County. So, mine is to put pressure on the governor to make sure that every coin spent is serving the people. So when you say that you paid legal fees of 100 million, we have to get questions of how did we arrive here? What were the cases? You understand? When people are shouting about sewer lines not working, my job as a senator is not to fix them, is to push the governor to fix. Because senator is one of the few jobs that has no any kitty attached to it. So all you need to do is to speak on behalf of the people. They push the governor, point out to where things are not going wrong. Say, Governor, the Auditor General has said that you spent more than half the budget on travel. Can you make us understand? What is the meritocracy of the people you've employed within the county government? And how does that affect the people? And another job I have is to impeach the president, if he qualifies to be impeached.
Oh, wow. So that is why you're going for Senate?
I am going for Senate basically because I feel like as we speak, there is a bar that has been set. And my brother Sifuna has played his role very well. So we should not have a step down from that.
Okay.
Yes.
What if Sifuna is coming back for Senate?
If Sifuna comes back for Senate, I will not run for Senate.
Ah, you respect him that much? Ama you fear him that much?
No. You see, children of one house cannot be fighting for one girl. Two brothers fighting for one girl.
Simbaka moja win.
Hapana.
Munena kwa gali mnamwambia, choose. Chagua ni mimi ama ni yeye.
And in this case, he's the one occupying the seat. If he wants to come back to it, I'll not run for it.
Where will you go?
We'll figure it out.
What's your backup? Do you have a backup plan?
I have a backup plan. Because even Bungoma, I'm looking at the people running and the person occupying that seat.
Senate?
I'm like, wait.
Who is the senator of Bungoma?
Some guy, he's called Wafula Wakoli, who used to be a PA to a Tangula.
Bungoma senator. called David Wakoli Wafula.
Yes.
Of the Ford Party.
Yes, Ford Kenya.
He assumed office in December 2022 after winning the senatorial by-election that followed the appointment of the incumbent
Yes.
as a speaker.
So this is what Wetangula did. You are appointed as speaker, then you send your PA to run as senator.
It's called being smart.
And
So
that's
bado when he's senator,
in
but
some
pia when
way.
he's speaker.
So,
This is a guy, I've seen him.
yeah, he's currently the chairman of the Agriculture Committee in the Senate.
Is he doing a good job?
I do not think so.
Think
Is it
and know
Agriculture
two different
Committee?
things.
I saw him interviewing in Atembe and he did not do a good job.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
And again, he's not doing his job in Bungoma, so why would he be regarded as a person doing a good job? Yes.
Oh, okay.
So that could be one of
So
the
unamweka timing.
that could be one of the backup plans. The rest should stay hidden because
Okay.
the people will.
Why not MP?
MP is also good. It's also good. So and because the reason why I went for Senate is because that's where I'm seeing a vacuum.
MP yeah. Vacuum.
I used to look at Westlands Waluya wote Nairobi ambao wanasimama MP wameenda Westlands. Sasa nasikia wako 21.
Kwani hata mtumishi na dapa manwako huko. 21 lawyers are going for Westlands.
Yes, why would I be the 22nd?
Who are those? Who are the lawyers?
This is Matere, Nelson Harvey, sijui mtoto ya Fred Gumo, mtoto ya Musalia. Bwana. Why would we?
Hapo labda ni Harvey anaka kukuwa na more chances.
Harvey should just stick to, he's a friend of mine. But I do not think he's going to fare very well of being a member of parliament.
Why?
Because he was once on Fixing the Nation. And he was saying the reason why he wants to be a member of parliament.
Okay.
So he was stating the functions of a member of parliament.
Okay.
As it is constitutionally outlined. But now, his own vision of now, what are you going to do in your own capacity as Nelson Harvey for the people of Westlands? Now, that is where the problem was.
What did he say?
He was very incoherent on that. He was talking about sanitation, water, and lighting, which are quite obvious things.
And what's the problem with that?
There's nothing. No. He thinks that if you are not a lawyer, you are not even a human being. Yeah. You have to be somewhere.
You have to be learned.
Yes, yes. If you are not,
Nasimusome.
No. Not everyone should be a lawyer. Why should everyone be a lawyer? So even criminals will study law. So it makes it very difficult.
Okay. Also, you believe because of that ideology,
you see, how people feel about you is usually more important than what you are saying.
That's also true.
Yes. So you can say all the good things, but people are like,
oh, you tricky.
Yes. So the people of Nairobi must, and the reason why I'm very optimistic is that most of the people in Nairobi are literate voters.
Okay.
So they will listen to what you're saying, put you on a weighing scale, then decide if you are qualified or not. So with me, I'm going to come up with a good plan. I have not structured it very well because these are the preliminary stages of my candidature, so that I come and tell them, this is what I have to offer. So,
but maybe also Harvey is also going to do the same, because you said you listened to him once.
No. I'm not talking about, no, I'm talking about his demeanor, not his plan.
Oh, okay.
So that is his biggest undoing. And he should treat this as feedback from the people. I have just put everything the people of Westlands are saying, when I am sending him a public memo, so that he uses it as...
Umejiita the people of Westlands. Yeah, okay, sawa. Nakusikia, naona sana.
Yes.
You don't see Jalango standing a chance in Nairobi?
If he sensed the defeat in Langata on a smaller scale, what makes him think he will win the whole city? Because what sent him away from Langata? Isn't this guy called who? Abbas Khalif. He's
Pepsodent is aware that globally 1 in 2 children suffer from cavities. Give her Pepsodent. It repairs tiny holes and forms a protective layer for maximum cavity protection, so she can grow up with a confident smile. Every smile matters.
No, of going up the ranks. You start as the MP, you go next to Senate, then next you go to governor, then next you go to something else. What if? Because maybe it's not like every other person wants to be member of parliament for 20 years.
No, he's just smart in this way. If you fail as a member of parliament, that's shameful. But if you fail on a bigger scale of Senate, that's a little bit understandable.
Wow, Joakim, nakuona sana. Wewe na ule mtu mulikimbilia president, same was up.
No, but on that note, people should take the president's security very serious. I do not want to see President Ruto harmed in a rally.
He'll not be harmed. Nobody's going to harm him.
No. Assume that guy who ran up to where the president
had a bomb.
Yes, if we had a hand grenade.
Yeah.
Then what would we be saying today?
Yeah, that was a bit reckless.
So we want to defeat a healthy man.
Oh, okay. Well,
yes. We want to defeat a man who did everything.
That was the direction you are going in this conversation. I thought you cared about the president.
I care about him.
You don't care about him. You want to defeat him.
I care about him.
What's wrong with you? Drink your juice, man. Joakim, and I was here going like, yeah, you know, Nini. Then all of a sudden you just take a curveball.
Oh, but now,
memo.
We want to defeat a man who did everything, but it still wasn't enough. So that we can walk around proud and victorious that he had a government, he was very healthy, but we still defeated him. So you want him to be harmed, then what? We defeat a sick man in bed? No.
Nyinyi ndio watu mlikuwa mnaongea ambayo ya private jet. Ati sijui 2.3 million per minute per hour. You are the same people.
Obinna. In Safina Party, we are very objective. And we are not doing this petty politics. This is one of saying the president has 4
massage people.
Masseurs from Seychelles.
Mutu asimasajiwe sasa.
That's not our problem. Even if he has 12, that's not our problem. There is something that is eating all of us in the country. That's where we have to pay attention. Because if you are not careful, you are going to buy 1 liter of petrol at 420 shillings before next election. That's where we need to think, why are we buying petrol at 420? Because mimi nasikia watu wanapiga kelele mafuta imepanda. Bado haijapanda. In the next 1 month or 2, mafuta itakuwa almost hitting 300. Itakuwa 250 ama 260. So if 1 liter of petrol is 260 or 270, which now affects you immediately, then someone comes and tells you the president has 4 masseuse. My friend, give me a break, brother. Let us talk about serious things.
Mambo ni mingi. Mambo ni mingi.
Okay, who told you that when the president stops walking around with 4 masks, if at all he had, now our problem will be solved? Who? We need to pay attention.
People should focus.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because we are saying, in this whole journey, defeating William Ruto is the easiest thing we are going to do.
Believe so?
Yes. The problem is after we defeat him. You see, which candidate do I use as an example? Let me use my brother. Hata akikasirika hawezi nipiga. Sifuna. Now, Sifuna has been elected. He's president. Now, he has been sworn in at whichever place, whether Talanta or Kasarani. Because hii Talanta wanafaa waharakishe. We want to swear in our president there. So, you see, once you are elected and you've been sworn in, the role immediately changes. You are no longer the senator who used to say that things are not going the right way. You are now the president who should streamline them.
The things. Make them go the right way.
Yes. And remember now, people know it's not Ruto who is president. They know it's you, Sifuna.
So you'll take the fall.
So we have come with you. You have told us that when we defeat Ruto, our problems are solved.
Will be good, yeah.
So you are the president. So we are waiting for you to tell us things as president. So umeshakula kiapo. Umeweka chini. Now you are president. Tell us, how are we going to deal with fuel? How are we going to deal with affordable housing? How are we going to deal with SHA? See, it's bad. Today I'm not here to talk about things are bad. No. Everyone knows. Even those who are supporting president, they are like, that's why Oburu is not shouting 2 times, because he knows things are not really going well. So they are saying we will negotiate. So today let's not talk about how bad things are. Let's talk about how do we make them better. So my brother Sifuna is now president. Hawezi sema ati munaniona vizuri hapo nyuma. Mimi ndio hapana, tutaki kusikia hiyo.
You are Sifuna, so what?
Yes.
Hapo ziko
saa hiyo unaona hii mapenzi yako nayo. Watu wanapenda yeye, atashangaa sana. Now when Sifuna becomes president, and he has promised us he will not kill young people. He gets in, then usually the first people to come and brief the president are the people who tell the president the security and the financial situation of the country. So security will brief him. That's not very alarming because we are
people's favorite, so it goes out.
Yeah, we are doing fairly well, even if we have opened our borders.
Okay.
Our financial situation will be the one that will leave him gasping for air.
People will imagine a drip.
Anaambiwa, so, Mr. President, in the next 1 month, our Eurobond is maturing. We have a debt to pay the next 29 days, 300 billion. We took that loan in 2021 when Ruto was becoming president. And that's fast. That's good news. That's good. The bad news is that within 1 month, we can only collect 150 billion.
Hey.
So we are already short on what?
Half of it.
Half of it. So he has to raise 150 billion. Remember, in the same 1 month, he has to raise 80 billion to pay salaries. You see, civil servants are not waiting for you to tell them, Mimi Sifuna. They're waiting for their bank account to click. And you can only raise in 1 month how much? 150 billion. Debt is maturing of 300 billion. Where do you get the 80 to pay salaries? And you cannot come back for more tax because we've given everything we've done.
Loan.
So you go to loan.
IMF.
So you borrow to pay the maturing Eurobonds. Indio? How does that solve our problem? Then our economic situation will continue and people will notice we have a different president, but back to the economic pain. They will be like, Apana, hey, bwana, fuel has gone up. Huyu Sifuna amekuwa mbaya. He will not finish 3 months. Atakuwa anaambiwa, you must go. So, you see, it doesn't matter who is saying he wants to be president. But kuna junction mahali lazima upite ndio uingie kwa ofisi ya president. You have to deal with the issue of public debt. Whether you like it or not, people can say we like talking about it, we are obsessed. Okay, you talk about other things. Tell us one term, we will be excited. Okay. But when you are elected, you will pass that junction. You have to deal with it. What's your plan about debt? That's the biggest issue.
And as Safina party,
yes,
that is where you normally pull that line.
You see, we have a meticulous plan. No, anyone who comes, yeah? Anyone who comes and tells us otherwise should come with their plan in their hand, saying, Safina, you are saying we should not pay debt. Yes, but we are saying this. This is our plan.
So the plan for Safina is to come in and look at that Eurobond and then come and say it is already as debt.
No. Before we look at that, when President Jimmy is sworn in, the first
order of business
is that debt is cancelled. We are going to do an audit so that what is legal to us, we will pay. What is not legal, we will not.
So Syria Safina ni kutokulipa deni. Nyinyi vichwa ngumu.
We have our constitution, ndugu yangu.
No, which is true. Aya, what are the consequences of not paying the debt?
Who is saying there are any consequences?
So the current president does not know that.
The people who are lending to us know that they are doing it illegally. They know. It's not that they don't know. They will be the ones telling us to negotiate. They say, don't shout, bwana. Ukishout, we will be out of business. Let's just do away with this debt and continue. Let us forget it ever existed.
Okay.
So I hear people talking about finance bill.
We'll come there. Well, let me pick your mind on Africa Forward Summit. What did you think about it?
What was forward about it?
The summit.
So, what were the things, the immediate things? Let me be very pragmatic. There are things we got out of it. Mm-hmm. Our hotels got customers.
Wow, JOAKIM.
Car hire companies, they make a good killing. Security companies to provide security for. So those were the immediate things you get as the summit is going on. So, past the summit and people have left, what are we left with? What can you walk around and say, we have this because of the summit? Why it not for the summit? Hii hatungekuwa nayo.
But the summit was about co-investments.
What
like
investment?
It's not something that's going to happen like today,
What,
but it's gradual.
What is it the first signing we've done? Si Ruto alienda akakalia hadi kiti ya Joe Biden. Wakasaini some papers. Did it go ahead? Juzi ulisikia Ruto akisema they signed a deal to build a data center. Ndio, data center. People are like, oh yeah, the president is brilliant. Nini. So akasema, okay. Akakuja, akaambiwa, one data center needs 1,000 megawatts. How many megawatts are we producing as a country? 2,300. So we have to shut down half of the country to build one data center. One. And if we say we want to generate more power, our grid is not strong enough to handle that. We have now to refurbish the whole grid. How much does it cost us to refurbish the whole grid? Do we have the money? And in that whole Africa Forward Summit, did France tell us what they want from us? What are they getting? Did you hear it? So, we just assume French people are very philanthropic. They just sat down and said, Africans have a very big problem. How can we help? Why are we saying we should be helped? Why are we? This thing, you see, the reason why I supported Raila Odinga in those years, he used to say things that make sense. I remember him in 2009.
Baba.
Yes. At the JF Kennedy School of Government, he was talking about democracy and the economic situation of Africa as a continent. And he was talking about a subject we do as Africans to increase trade among ourselves. Because it was saying Africa for a long time has been depending on two things: foreign aid and grants and loans. So those things have become our new slavery. So we need to learn how we can be independent as a continent. And in that address, remember this is 2009, he's saying that now one of the biggest problems for intra-African trade is infrastructure. That you cannot travel from Cape Town to West Africa by road. There are two things you will encounter: insecurity and poor road network. So one of the things we should do as a continent is to build our infrastructure network so that it can help us in doing business within each other. He was saying when you are from Kenya going to West Africa and another person from Kenya going to France, the one going to France will get there faster than you get to West Africa. So it's better you do business with France than Africa. So how do we deal with it? We build infrastructure. And one of the things I liked him, again, every infrastructure project was starting from here in Kenya. It was in 2009 when you talk about fiber optic connection, you were making sense. And there was something called the Trans-African Beltway. A railway line from Lamu Port to Bangui and Cameroon. A road from Cape Town to the Horn of Africa, huko juu. And he was proposing how Africa can, he was talking about waking up the African lion. And he was saying that the American panda had dominated in Africa for a very long time. It has to leave. The European bear. And now what is dominating is the Asian tiger. We have to wake up the African lion. That's an idea you listen to. You can disagree with a better one. Even when you marry that with what we are saying today, what are we saying? We are saying that
Do you know what's inside that pre-packaged food? Those ultra-processed foods high in sugar, salt, and unhealthy fats are driving diseases like diabetes, cancer, and high blood pressure. Your family deserves.
can we build infrastructure as a country that can help us spur growth economically? That's why we are saying that when we get into power, the first project we do is 8 lanes road from Mombasa to Malaba. 8 lanes. So you can have a presidential lane or a heavy trucks lane. So that when you are leaving Mombasa and you want to stop in Nakuru, you use that lane. There is no traffic.
Na hii imejengwa itaenda wapi?
Gani?
Hii inajengwa kutoka Rironi kwenda Limuru, Mau Summit.
It's how many lanes?
I think there are 2 other lanes inatengenezwa.
Dual carriage means what? 2 lanes. It's dual. There's a lane going this way, there's another way.
No. Si kuna hiyo tayari, ingine inatengenezwa hapo. Have you been on that road?
Yes.
So kuna ingine inatengenezwa hapo kando pia ni 2 lanes. So hawa watakuwa na kama wakienda ama wanaenda wakikuja.
Ndugu yangu. Hii barabara ambayo tunaitumia saa hii, it's a lane on its own and the other one.
It is double lane.
Yes.
It's a dual.
It's a dual. So, when you do 8 lanes, so you just add on what is existing. It's not that you demolish the one existing, you just add on it.
So mtaongeza 2 huku 2 huku.
Yes, so that they are 8.
Okay. The minute mumeingia.
Yes, that's the first.
Hiyo pesa mtatoa wapi?
We are not paying debt.
Oh. Budget ya hiyo barabara ni pesa ngapi?
We will tell you the figures.
Okay.
So, have you asked yourself how much we are using to pay debt? This year alone, 2.4 trillion. How many roads can that money build? How much are we collecting? So the reason why William Ruto, mimi ningekuwa Ruto ningeresign. Sijui anajisumbua nini. Ruto, in the last year, ali collect 2.5. The tax yote kabisa, 2.5. Then ikakula 2.4. So ana remain na pesa ngapi? 100 billion. County inataka pesa ngapi? 415. Na ulisikia Anyang' Nyong'o kwa hiyo meeting anasema we will always ask for more, which I support them. So you are already down on 300 billion. Operations and maintenance is how much? 600 billion. Where do you get it? Salaries, 600 billion. Where do you get it? Pension. You've not talked about development, which is 700 billion in a year, which we can't raise. That's why there is no development going on. All this is showbiz. So when you become president, how do you handle it? That's why these people, when they say 1 term, they should say 1 term and tell us, then what?
Copied, loud and clear. Speaking of the presidency.
Yes.
Kindiki situation, you've heard about it?
Yeah.
So there are rumors that Kindiki kidogo, there's like a situation because he's not been present amid all the transport hike, fuel prices. When the press engagements are happening, he's not there. He's just kidogo chini ya maji. And him, you're saying that he's been fully involved chini ya maji behind the scenes. Mm-hmm. What do you think? Is it like an impeachment looming? What's happening? I mean, he's just busy. What is his fate?
Unakumbuka watu wakiiba mbuzi kwa shamba ya Kenyatta?
Yes.
Who was the Minister for Interior Security? For Internal Security. Who was the minister? It was Kindiki, right?
For real?
Yes, you can Google. Did you see him anywhere? Who was the minister handling that issue? It was Eliud Owalo. Eliud Owalo was here for what? ICT. So why is the minister for ICT dealing with a security issue when we have a CS for security? Or is it because it's CCTV that had recorded the thieves, so that brings him in? So, So is it the first time for Kindiki to go missing when he's needed? Is it?
So you don't believe like there's an issue really? You believe it's just him?
It's his persona. And I guess he's not going to be the running mate. He will still be deputy, but Ruto will pick a Kikuyu running mate. I think.
You don't believe like his political future in UDA is secure?
It is secure, but not his post as deputy president.
Okay.
Ruto will pick someone. You can pick Alice Wahome or Waiguru, something like that.
Okay. Diesel also hit a record high.
Yeah.
And people have been complaining about the fuel. Maandamano was there. Watu wa matatu wakasema tu baby kidogo, wakaitwa with all due respect kidogo. Sijui nani amesema nini, tumeona Wandai Itumbi
Ukitaka kujua
tutoke TikTok.
Nimetoka. I was responding
TikTok,
to one of my detractors.
We can give you 1 minute to do that, then
No, I'm good. One of the ways you know that a strike is not going anywhere.
Yeah.
Who are the people who are organizing? If you can look at them and identify them, say, okay, there's a strike, yes. Who are the people behind it? Chairman wa matatu, sijui nini, wa tourist. What is so difficult to deal with these ones?
So they were sitting ducks?
No, the issue was fuel, right? So when they were calling off a strike in Mombasa, what were they saying? They were saying we've been given better insurance review, you see, vitu nini. So it's no longer about fuel. It's about insurance. Why do you think President Ruto cannot reduce the cost of fuel?
So walisema ni Strait of Hormuz.
That's the most convenient.
G2G wakasema they've been trying to find the best rate nini.
So the government is slowly admitting they have a problem. First, they say they are global factors, which we all agree. You will have to be a fool to disagree with them that there are no problem. There is no war.
Yeah.
We have it. So that informs us on why the cost of fuel is high. Because we look at what is the landing cost here? And how does it grow to 240 shillings? So when landing cost is 117, then they have added up to 240. Why are they adding price of fuel, of diesel? 70% of the country runs on diesel because they want money. They are looking for money like nothing else. That's why you saw IMF warning the president on why he reduced that 10 shillings.
He was warned for reducing it?
Yes. Because IMF knows that they want some money before 30th June. Do you know how much? 800 billion in terms of debt. Can the government raise it through these conventional taxes?
Hakuna. Have to find a way.
Do you know why they do you now know why they have gone for diesel? Where the economy runs on?
Factories, nini, Apple.
Lorries, nini, they are going there. And the president heri akupromise hawezi reduce. Heri akwambie bwana tushughulikie insurance hii wachana nayo. Why? Because he needs money to pay debt. Debt which is fake. So we are going through a lot of misery to pay debt that was borrowed and benefited a few people.
You think the president doesn't know that this Denny is fake?
The president knows because he's part of the problem. He's part of the people who created it, who are borrowing to benefit themselves. They were looting in the previous regime.
Okay. Let me pick your mind on something else. Nyota Fund. Umepata kitu?
It's a loan from World Bank.
But who ulipata kitu?
Why should I? So that it does what?
Empowerment.
Is it empowerment?
Yeah.
When you look for a young man like this one, who has nothing kwa mfuko, amekuja mguu kutoka Dandora mpaka mahali huko, na unampatia 22,000. What is the first thing on his head?
Chakula.
Yes. At least he can buy his girlfriend a good dress that she has asked for a very long time. What makes you think that's empowerment? How did we get money for Nyota?
Loan.
It's a loan. So whether you got it or not, you will pay. Did you get it?
No.
You will pay for it. Because it's a loan.
Did you get it? You will pay for it.
Okay. Let me ask you a very personal question. In your household, mko wangapi?
My household?
Yes.
The people under me?
Yes.
I think 20.
20?
The immediate people under me is 20.
No, your family is Obinna, not extended.
See, 20.
Hey.
I have 11 kids adopted. I have 5 of my own kids. I have a house manager. So hapo tuko 17. My mom, my dad, 18, 19. I have, there's one more person. Yeah, the person who chungas the farm. That's 20 immediate.
Do you know how much money government wants from you this year alone? So take whichever number, if it's 20, multiply by 40. Because on every person, the government wants 40,000 to pay debt, which you didn't benefit.
What are the ingredients for a good life? It starts with your wellness. A good life isn't just lived.
To give government 800,000.
Oh, every year?
This one alone. Next year will be more.
So nikiwapea hii sasa wanawachana na mimi?
Hawawachani na wewe, wanangojea next year. Si na next year kulingana na government, si ati ni mbali. Ni 1st July. So people can talk about tribes. Sisi tunafinywa, nyinyi kina nani? This thing is pressing everyone. Everyone. Do you know why economy kienda mbaya watu wanakuanga na pesa ndo wanalia kuliko watu wananga? Do you know why?
Taxes are higher.
No. If you are used to getting 100,000 every day and now you are getting 20 and the other one does not get money any money or he gets 200, who cries more?
Yeah, well, one the biggest loss.
Yes. So does it mean the person who doesn't get anything is living better life? No. So the government goes and borrows money, calls it Nyota, and uses it to campaign. He goes with his delegation of 300 people, with a team of security that is very inept. Because umekusanya watu wako na majina inafanana Sirma, Sawe, Kimaio, sijui nani, and they are the president security. A layman from the crowd jumps on the podium before they know it's happening. Which means if that person had ulterior motive for the president, leo tungekuwa tunaongelea story ingine. Tungekuwa tunapiga story vile Kindiki anaapishwa. If he had a grenade.
Anyway, other news.
Yes.
You saw the statements from the Secretary General, Hassan Omar?
About what?
See the remarks he made at Mombasa when he was...
About against the Kikuyus?
Ethnic baiting, nini nini.
I am saying from the word go that politics will not help us.
Do you think, for him later he said he was misinterpreted and taken out of context.
He's a politician, what do you expect? I can, kesho naweza sema mambo ninasema kwa hii show I'm being misinterpreted. Na nikiambiwa nitoe sasa my own interpretation, na ninasema sasa I'm being victimized. Gaslighting people, that's how politicians deal with it. Lakini, let's be, najua kuna watu watakasirika, lakini si wakasirike tu. People will always respond to you based on what you say.
Okay.
Sindio? So wewe, Obinna, ukitembea hapa, uanze kusema, sisi Wajaluo. Ndio nini, everything about you is about Wajaluo. Sindio? Then mimi natoka na huko na kutukana na hiyo kabila yako. Who started it?
I did.
Yes. So why don't we talk about issues? And these other tribal things will disappear. The issue is the pocket of the people voting, not the tribe where they come from.
Okay.
Hey, watu bwana wachanuke bwana. You cannot play politics that was inculcated in us in 1920. Today we are 2020. Bado tuna play.
All right. So now I want us to address the elephant in the room. I want us to touch on the finance bill. Kinuthia is in the building. Useful Idioti is in the building. Is gonna get lit next up. Coming up with Useful Idioti, of course, to celebrate Arsenal kidogo. Tumache enda prepare. Anaona venye ataletea Arsenal leo kikombe. But right now, I'd like you to download the SportyBet official app because this show has been powered by SportyBet. All right. I want you to get the best betting experience and never miss a winning. And the best way you can get to do that is jumping on SportyBet. And also, SportyBet are the official sponsors of Vurugu 2. It is happening on the 20th of June, where at Sarit Center Expo. Tickets unazipata pale ticketraha.com. The link should be in the bio as well. Chukua ticket yako mapema. The lineup is crazy. We've added a couple of fighters. Zarika is already there. Aroboy has started to train finally. And Aroboy is going through a very serious outbreak. And he has told Shakib that atampiga na mnyang'anye Zari. Na Zari akamwambia mimi nakupiga na nikwambie wachane na wasichana. Also Phil and of course Gashawa getting ready, getting all psyched up. Majembe, Somali Boxer, getting psyched up. Manu Swar, Mbali, Alfayo Siru, and many others are coming through. Live performances, we have Calligraph Jones, we have Wakadinali, and of course, we have Ruga all the way from Nigeria. Yep, it's gonna be happening. It's live, and most definitely on the ones and twos, DJ Double Trouble. We have DJ P Scratch. We have Kim Nick D and Mo Spice on the microphone. We have Jitabi Suleiman. We have DJ Wal, and of course, MC Antonio is gonna be a big one. So it's gonna be a night of entertainment and good vibes and boxing. So prepare and brace for impact. Do the needful. The link is on the bio. Chukua ticket yako mapema useme, oh, you did not tell me. Oh, you know I was thinking. Mapema the best. All right. If you're enjoying the show, drop us a like, drop us a comment. We'll very much appreciate it. We'll very much appreciate it. We're having Joakim from, of course, we are no longer si wa bunge la mwananchi. Alitoka huko. Huyu saizi ni wa Safina. He's from the ARC. Na ananyorosha mambo hapa properly. Now, the finance bill, when the fuel thing was happening, a lot of people are thinking it's a decoy, so they sneak in the finance bill.
Which is true.
It's true.
Yeah. You people of Kenya are easily to be swayed. So that's a motive. And I told you that's the beginning of the pain at the pump. Yeah.
Okay. And there are some clauses that people are not really happy with.
Yes.
You've gone through it?
Yes.
What do you like about it? Let's start from there.
Why are we even talking about it? Why are we talking about it?
Which part?
Do Kenyans know the budget making process?
I've been trying to get a hold of the team, the CS or the PS, tukae chini, tuseme, waseme, you know the reason why this thing bado sijafaulu.
They can't come. They will never come. Yes.
You're sure?
So you try. So you have tried. What do they tell you?
Badi, no nimejaribu bado. I want to sit down with them niseme aya. Mbona mume exempt hii kwa import za bicycles juu na mbona mumeweka hapa?
No, before you talk about that, why do we need a finance bill?
Because you need a budget.
Is a finance bill a mandatory document in the budget making process?
I think it is.
It is not.
For real?
Yes. Because according to our constitution, what's a budget? You know, people are yapping here. When I can see people. Why do we need a finance bill? Okay, according to Article 221. I'm not a lawyer, but I get to understand these things. I was born one. It defines budget as balance between revenue and expenditure estimates. You see? So instances where you need a finance bill is when revenue estimates are not in balance with expenditure. So you come and tweak the existing tax acts to create some more money to cover the shortfall. So for you to come up with a finance bill, people should be told, according to our revenue estimates, this is what we have. Revenue estimates is very detailed. You have to see how much are we going to get from customs duty, from fees, from VAT. So cumulatively, how much is it? You get? Then expenditure estimates, every item, how much are we going to spend on security, spend on nini, everything. So cumulatively, it should balance with revenue. So the shortfall is the reason why you come up with some revenue raising measures called a finance bill to amend the existing tax acts to create more or repeal and bring in new ones.
Okay.
That's where the finance bill is necessary. So when you are raising money, you need to ask yourself, how much are we looking to raise if this finance bill goes through? Do you know how much? Hii finance bill inaenda kuraise pesa ngapi? 200 billion.
200 billion?
Yes. If it becomes law. To cover which shortfall? Do you know? So why do we need it? Which areas are we raising money to cover?
Si tuko na madeni, si wewe mwenyewe umeona vizuri tuko na madeni JOAKIM hapa.
So you know the answer.
Wewe umesema pesa yenye tuna raise ni ngapi total?
We projected this year.
No, that we normally raise.
No, it's usually varies.
But ballpark.
Let's say 2.5.
2.5.
Yes.
Haya, deni zetu 2.4.
Yes.
Sio umesema 2.4?
Yes.
So sasa hii finance bill imekuja kuongezea 200 B mahali.
Yes.
Si inaingia hapa. I'm thinking like a normal Kenyan, bro. Sema kuna Saida. Si Saida pesa ndio hii inaingia kwa Saida. Saida ni nini?
So, ikiingia hapo. Okay, constitution, legally, how are we supposed to make a budget? What are the things you need to find in a budget? That's what I'm asking. Before we even talk about the finance bill. You see, people are talking about how bad the finance bill is. But how did we arrive to it? We should not even discuss it. It should just go, the whole of it. Because before we get to the finance bill, can we please be shown what are the revenue estimates? The document, the reason why Mbadi will never come here is because he knows that the document he tabled in parliament has no revenue estimates.
Aye. Yeah, JOAKIM.
But I don't hijack things from the air.
Serious buddy, I dare you, I challenge you. Sit right here. We can even come where you are. Fungua. Tufanye PowerPoint.
People often ask me, what does winning a Grammy actually mean to you?
And find if it's there. Or let him put it on the website of Treasury. Let's go and take it from
What
there.
wachukue from hapo angalia.
Sindio?
Ujione.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's also something.
If I'm not saying things that don't exist, aweke kesho. Aseme hawa watu wa Safina hawana agenda. This is the revenue estimates. So that we know out of the revenue and we look at the projected expenditure, we can therefore decide how much should a finance bill raise. But because you mentioned it and you said the government needs money to pay what?
Chimade.
Okay. Let me now tell you a little detail of what is in the finance bill. So when you pay your money on M-Pesa, si kuna ile charge yenye transaction
fees.
cost. So
Unatuma na ya kutoa. Ukituma wao kuna do, ukitoa pia kuna do.
yes, so on that charge, they want 16% VAT on that transaction cost. So Safaricom will not agree to incur that cost alone. They will put it on you. Because at the end of the day, the consumer is the one who incurs the cost. Kama nilikuwa nakuja na lori ikakwama kwa barabara nikatengeneza puncture, hiyo cost lazima nikuwekelee wewe. Nita increase kobole mpaka irudishe. You get it? So everything, everywhere you are going to earn money, anywhere you produce money, the government is going to get to that. Anywhere, even if it's cryptocurrency, they are already there. The word cryptocurrency means the value of cryptocurrency is in its anonymity, that we don't even know what it is. That is its value. So when you snoop into it and we know, so you have killed the business. But they have to go there because they have no option. IMF is telling them, if you don't raise enough money, you are going to default before 30th of June. So, my message to every person who wants to be president should know that there is no enjoyment on that seat. Anafaa avae gambut, akunje shati, na ajue that is the monster he's going to fight. Ndugu yangu, if we don't deal with it.
Unipigie nani sahi nione. Si Wajakoya alikuwa na solution ya kutengeneza pesa haraka.
Solution gani?
Si ya kuuza bangi.
Really?
Yeah, you didn't see I just wanted to ask him the estimates because there's something he said, and they were actually true, actually. There's something he said about hemp for production, see, for consumption. So you panda for exports, because if you're looking for solutions for money, we should
look
exhaust.
Yes.
Yeah, because if we can have factories run even by the government, if they so wish, and they do greenhouses that has hemp, because apparently the hemp from Africa is good and stuff like that. Why don't we do that and make some money to pay for those overheads that we need to pay instead of taxing the people more?
We don't have to pay these overheads. Why are we paying? We are saying we should not be paying. We are not going to think about how we should pay.
Hii yenyu ya kuruka
Ngoja,
ngori.
si kuruka ngori. Si kuruka ngori. Wewe, Obinna. So this is your business.
Yep.
Let me bring it home.
Okay.
You have a finance person here.
Yes.
So maybe the details about the bank, he's the one who handles. He comes and briefs you.
Okay.
Then you realize at some point that your finance person took a loan of 100 million on behalf of Obinna. TV. So the loan has matured and it needs to be paid. And you are served with the papers, a notice. That, hey, Young, you're not paying. What's up? You're like, 100 million? Yes. What did I take it for? No. Your finance person came to us and said, he's taking a loan on behalf of Obinna TV. Say, hey, Mimi, apana. Where did you send the money to? Which account? Say, no, his personal account. So he went and borrowed money for me, and you sent it on his personal account. So in that case, the bank did not do due diligence to establish that this money is actually meant for Obinna TV, which is on them. It's not on you. The second thing is that the money was not sent on your account. The third thing is that you did not agree to that borrowing. There is nothing anywhere that binds you to that loan, because there should be some signature somewhere. So, Sikuruka Ngori, you are right by saying, I should not pay. Let me tell you another reason why Mbadi cannot come here. On that document he tabled, it has no domestic debt estimates. It's not there. Because on the budget, you have to outline where you will get money. Say taxes are these ones. Now, finance bill is going to bring 200 billion. Now the remaining, we are going to borrow. This percentage from international lenders and this percentage from domestic lenders. Let Mbadi put it on the website. Do we have it on that document? If we don't have it, what does it mean? Because that document is the one that will be passed by Parliament, right? Which means that Parliament will not have approved any domestic borrowing. That any borrowing done by our government domestically in the next financial year shall be illegal and odious. Are you understanding me?
Do you think our members of parliament don't know this? Have they gone through the finance?
Why should they? What's their interest? Any member of parliament wants what? CDF, right? Is it there? Yes. So what? Do you know why CDF cannot be scrapped off? It's the biggest bribe for a member of parliament. So a member of parliament gets approximately how much money per year? 200 million. So for 5 years, that's how much? 1 billion. So a member of parliament will be given $1 billion to manage for the next 1 year, for the next 5 years. So he can manage to play around with half. If he has to spend 70 million to campaign and win, he has it from the CDF. He can recover the money he used to campaign for the first time and share the rest among the few brothers. And the half goes to the constituency. What else do you want him to look in this budget document? If he comes for a funeral and you dance for him, what puts pressure on him to look at the document? How long does it take for Parliament to discuss this thing? How many pages is it? Look at the capacity of our members.
I wonder your time.
Yes. So why do you think they care about you? Why do we keep saying that we are on our own?
Attack.
Umejua sasa mahali shida iko? Yes. You are exactly on your own. When you say that we borrowed money and we must pay, what binds us to that money is the approval by Parliament. They are our representatives. Even if the seal of the Attorney General was used, who binds the sovereignty of the people on this loan? It's Parliament. Where does this money, where is it supposed to go? Which account? Kenyan people have only one account. It's called the Consolidated Fund. So if you do not put money there, why do you ask Kenyans to pay for it?
So it wasn't put there?
Yes, it doesn't come through the Consolidated Fund. Because anaitwa nani? Huyu minister wa SHA. Minister wa SHA, Duale. In 2014 alikuwa nani? He was majority leader in parliament. He brought an amendment bill in parliament to amend the constitution, the Public Finance Management Act, and say that money that is borrowed by government, it's not necessary for it to come to the consolidated fund. You can create an account anywhere. That's how our money found their way.
And members of parliament passed it.
John Mbadi seconded that motion. So do you know why he can't come here? See, he was minority leader. So do you know why we are on our...
JOAKIM, thank you for coming. Hey, where? Yani,
Alafu mnadhani 1 term and 2 term will help us. All the best. All the best. I wish you good luck.
we will not have like sanctions after defaulting to pay back the money.
We have proved that it was borrowed illegally. The lenders did not do due diligence. The borrowers did not follow our law. So why should we pay? What reason do they have to put sanctions on us?
And also, you know, we don't just have a loan from one place. Took on loans from a bunch of different
Everywhere.
places.
Every well-doing country.
Other locally.
Yes. So most of it is locally.
At every well-doing country.
Every well-doing country.
Umesema countries zingine zinatuonanga tu ziko hey guys.
Yes.
Check.
Hawa
Ndio wale. Ndio wale athletes wanafanya wanakimbia na pesa yetu.
Yeah. So 60% of our debt is domestic. Where does our government borrow money locally? Where do they borrow from? Banks. And whose money is in the banks?
Ours.
See, it's your savings and mine. So the government comes and borrows our savings, but we need to pay for it using our taxes. Does it make sense? Yeah? So the first people that should be very careful, let them continue lending money to government. But one day they shall be held to account. These CEOs of these big banks, sijui Mwangi, sijui nani, sijui wa Absa, sijui wa KCB, they will be asked questions. When you say that KCB, the government owes it money, which money, and it's not in our budget. I have just told you it's not there. So when the KCB gives government money, but on whose approval? We will not pay, and we don't care whether they fall or not. Because they don't care about us, whether we die or not. Do they? They don't. So why should we care about them?
JOAKIM, breathe.
No, I just want people to know the kind of situation we are in. Yes.
It's bad.
It is not about us being Kikuyus or Luyas. I have seen some people walking around speaking as if William Ruto will go with this problem. He will not go with it. I saw my good friend Natembeya say in some meeting in Western that 80% of our problems shall go with the Ruto. My good friend. I don't want Natembeya to get lost. I have fought for him. He's my friend. And I hope he also comes here one day.
He will.
He should not say that because, Duguyang, does William Ruto go with the SHA? Will he go with this affordable housing, these government hostels? He will not go with it. Does he go with the debt? So which 80% of our problems? So when you become president today, how do you deal with the SHA? Si ni mbaya, we agree. How do you deal with it? Kuna mtu alisema ati we will go back to NHIF. Then what? Then what? Why did we have to go to run away from NHIF? Because it had pending bills of close to 60 billion. So when we go back to NHIF, do we re-incur that cost of pending bills? You have to come up with something new that works for everyone. That's why we are saying it shall be a public funded healthcare system. All you need to do is show up with an ID and you get the surgery you want because you have the money. And we can do the costing. And that service can be provided. That's an alternative we have on SHA. Have you heard anyone else say the alternative? No, tell me.
What? Backup ya SHA.
No, some people say we just talk about debt. Talk about anything. Bring it to the table and see if we make sense about it. Bring bei ya mafuta. Leta bei ya mkate. Bei ya maziwa.
Bei ya mafuta mtapunguza aje?
Bei ya mafuta inaenda juu kwa nini? Because we need taxes to pay debt. When we don't pay it, why do we need these many taxes? Why are they increasing? What is the pressure for government?
What are you guys as Safina going to do about teachers?
Teachers? My goodness. We have said that we will provide free education. Free education, which means that most of these children in homes shall go to school, which means we will need more hands in school. The debate we will have is, do we have enough classrooms? We should be debating whether we have enough classrooms when we have children somewhere learning.
No, how will you pay the teachers?
We have money. We have education per year costs how much? 200 billion. By not paying debt, how much are we saving? 2 trillion. What stops us from paying teachers? What? We don't need anybody. Anyone who thinks we will need them when we don't pay this slavery. Our slavery nowadays is not the new way of colonialism, is debt. Have you read the book called The Economic Hitman? Look for it. The new slavery for Africans is debt. Because debt is tax in advance. So the debts we are paying today, they were taken in 2019. So we spend the taxes we are paying today in 2019. The tax we are paying today. That's why Treasury has, and John Badi has sent out a statement that there will be budget cuts because of fiscal pressure in the next financial year. 90% of our projected revenue will go to pay debt. 90. So out of every 100 shillings, 90 shillings goes to pay debt. What does the government do with the 10 shillings? What? So we are standing in a junction whether you can talk about anything you want, but for you to get into the president's office, you will come here. And then people will be saying, this is why Jimmy was talking about this issue. The first person to ever say we don't have a debt is who? It's Jimmy Wanjigi. They say he talks about debt. What do they talk about? Sini kabila tu na usijui nini. So can you compare someone talking about debt and someone talking about tribalism? Are you even half of these other person? No. They are asking us, will you work with the united opposition? Okay, that's a good question, sindio? But on what agenda? To defeat Ruto, that's an agenda we agree. We can work with even Osama bin Laden to defeat Ruto. But then what? After defeating Ruto, ndugu yangu, to defeat Ruto is the beginning of hard work. Hard work. that after you have defeated William Ruto, Kenyans are now looking at you like this. Have you umewahi enda kwa boma ya mtu umepewa chakula na kumbe watoto hawajakula hiyo siku? The way they look at you, even your appetite goes.
Even their dog.
Yes. So you have to feign some stomach problem na ukose kukula hii chakula ukijua before utoke hapo nje. Kama umesahau miwani unarudi, utawapata kwa meza wanang'ang'ania hiyo chakula. That's how it will be when someone enters that office. Okay. The problems are bigger than William Ruto. He's only a beneficiary of how the system is wrong. William Ruto is only benefiting from this system. He has benefited from it since he was a university student. That's why in 201, he could steal a whole road. 201. Do you know that William Ruto had grabbed Procession away and obtained a loan on it in 201? Do you know how old he was in 201? No. How old was William in 201? Around 33 years. If not 31, 34, around there. He had grabbed a whole road.
Wacha bwana. Si Procession way ni ile iko inatoka State House ikienda nini?
Hiyo barabara ingekuwa ni shamba ya mtu amejenga flats. Kibaki had to intervene. Unacheza na mtu aligrabu barabara ukiwa wewe uko primary. So all these problems he's going through, he created them. Let them enjoy the fruit of his labor. Let him enjoy. The Minister of Finance that made us get into this problem was his appointee, Anaitwa Rotich. The PS who brought us here was called Kamau Thuge. William Ruto appointed him to be the CBK governor. He's the now, hii noti unatumia iko na signature ya Kamau Thuge, who brought us into this debt problem. The Accountant General of Government who brought us here is called Bernard Ndungu Muiruri. He's now working at Treasury. Let them go through their problem they created. But now, we are suffering for their greed. We are suffering. We cannot fund schools. We cannot build roads. They are taxing us to death. This baby called Kenya is going to die in the hands of William Ruto if we do not intervene. Because everyone who has property in this country must be concerned. And this is why you should be concerned. It will be even difficult for you to go to a supermarket and buy things you just stroll na utoke na amani. Unajua ni kwa nini? People have no food na wanajaza trolley. Kwani wewe ni nani? Watakunyang'anya. Mtu atakuwa tu anakuambia open na mimi nimechukua hii unga. Before mwambie rudisha, mwingine amechukua sukari. So itabidi unatuma mtu mmoja mmoja. Sema wewe endea sukari kilo moja. Wewe endea. Why are people gathering courage to jump on the podium where the president is? Because of survival. It's either I die of hunger or a bullet. What do you choose? A bullet. Because hunger is more painful. A bullet to the head, you don't even feel pain. Just die in peace. And people think this is a problem of tribes. I wish you good luck. Ati sisi kama sijui akina nani tujipange, mjipange mkafanye nini?
JOAKIM, thank you for coming through.
Bure kabisa.
JOAKIM is peace to breathe, bro. Wah! All right, if you've enjoyed the conversation, you can support the show by liking or commenting and subscribing. All right, we do have a QR code over here. It's known as Buy Me Soda. Just before M-Pesa transaction yako ichapo yako kanini, sahi bado hajawekwa. Sasa unaweza tunulia soda, scan the QR code and we will very much appreciate that one. Alrighty, we're going to see you guys in a short while with Useful Idioti. Let's celebrate Arsenal kidogo, alafu Kinuthia ingie, mambo iwake.
I want to ask you a question before I go. You were asking Orengo About people, about Natembea.
Yeah, the quick fire.
Yes.
Yeah.
What did he say about Jimmy? How much did that?
I didn't ask about Jimmy.
Why not?
I don't have beef with Jimmy.
Oh, you were asking about people you have beef with?
Not really. I was asking about controversial names.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So when you mention Natembea, I said, hey, nimeona nini? You mentioned this person, you mentioned that person. So I did not want to mention people
who are cool.
We rudi Obinna. Inabidi ukata hiyo kipindi.
Wow, are your walls looking plain and uninspired? Transform your space with premium wall panels, elegant marble PVC with stunning backlighting, and modern floating TV stands. All designed to give your home a luxurious, timeless finish. At Mr. Frames Kenya, we offer top quality designs at unbeatable prices. Whether you're going to a classic or modern look, we've got the perfect solution for your home or office. Call or WhatsApp us today on 0705 759 102 or connect with us on social media. Mr. Frames Kenya. Mr. Frames.
One of my dreams mempata so chill. Baby na kufeel juu love yako iko real. Shida zako nil na mahaters na wakil. That's so still na kobia. They always be here every year after year. Nama every time takosea still go kusema zia.
Ai moto.
Jamani Mungu kakuumba, huyu mwanawe kafika, sina afadhali nimtoe Kigali kwangu mi malaika. Jamani Mungu kakuumba, huyu dada ye kafika, sina afadhali nimtoe Kigali kwangu malaika.
Amesema amekaa 4 years bila njuana.
And is it bad?
You know imekuwa
No, it's not bad.
Not bad. It feels
just
like
how?
it's a lie. It feels like it's a lie.
To me.
4 years bila njuang.
Yeah. Bila. Kwani what's the problem?
Obinna, you need to be here.
I am. Check it, guys.
Need water.
So we need to know.
Habari yenu, mko salama? Mwaka mpya tumekuja na staili mpya. Mnanisikia kwanza? Kunitisama, mnanitisama. Je, mnanisikia? Sauti hakuna. Wako nyuma. Sauti. Hebu kunifahamu kama unanisikia? Unanipata? Now good. Haya, sawa sawa. Sasa wacha tutume rambirambi. Wanatuma salamu, wanatuambia uko wapi,
Alafu una wish happy new year.
alafu tunakuhisia happy new year, si ndio? Haya, tunaanza na Eddie. Happy new year Dapaman, happy new year to you too. Where are you? Uko located wapi? Kama wewe unatoka Western, Western ni kubwa. Kama unatoka Western, unatoka Busia, unatoka Kitale, wewe ni Mluya, chukua nafasi upokee happy new year wishes kutoka kwetu, si ndio? Hapa katu hapa, weka mingi. We, tanimwagi yako niende naye, tanimwagi yako kiasi niende nayo da. Bosi, utanimwagi yako.
Dapaman, hatuwezi fungua mwaka hivyo. Please. Before you speak,
nimekuomba tu utanimwagi yako niende nayo. Nimekuja na chupa yangu ya marasi pia mimi, unimwagia hapo ndani. Cha nilete chupa.
We, kaa chini. Dapaman, before you normally say something, unaisikianga ama unashtukianga umesema before hata uisikie? Sinafaa uisikie before uiseme.
Si marashi. Ama unipe yote.
Hata isi marashi yangu. Pia mimi nikuomba tu nimeomba.
Mwenye marashi ni nani?
I think ni Miles. Ni marashi ya nani? Ya Miles.
Tanipe yako.